There is $1,840 missing from your account right now, and you have absolutely no idea it's gone. Not stolen, not hacked, not a scam, something worse. Something you authorized. Something that has been quietly draining your account for the last 240 days. By the end of this video, I am going to show you a tactic called the virtual card burner. It automatically kills dormant subscriptions before they can feed on your wallet. But first, we need to understand why this is happening to 62% of people who touch a free trial. The average millennial spends $1,840 per year on subscriptions they have completely forgotten about. That is not a typo. $1,840 every single year. Now you might be thinking, not me. I track my spending. I know where my money goes. Here is the thing. A study by West Monroe Partners found that people underestimate their subscription spending by 2.5 times. You think you spend $100 a month on subscriptions? You probably spend $250. You think it's $200? Try $500? And the reason is simple. It is by design. Subscription companies do not want you to know how much you are spending. That is why they bill monthly instead of yearly. That is why they bury charges in your bank statement. That is why they make cancellation feel like a 12-step obstacle course. Now let's talk about why 62% of free trials convert into paid subscriptions. Because it is not because 62% of people decided the product was worth paying for. The truth is, most people just forget. They sign up for a free trial, use it maybe once, and then life happens. 7 days go by, the trial ends, the charge hits, and here's the psychology behind why this works so well. Step 1. The free trial requires a credit card up front. This is the hook. The company knows that putting in your card number creates what behavioral economists call a micro-commitment. You have already given them the keys to your wallet. Step 2. The friction gap. Most people fully intend to cancel, but between signing up and the trial ending, you have to remember, find the cancellation page, navigate the process, and confirm. That is 4 points of friction working against you. Step 3. The charge lands, and here is where it gets really sneaky. Once that first charge hits, a psychological switch flips in your brain. You see the charge on your statement. You are annoyed for maybe 3 seconds, but then you think, well, I already paid for this month. I will cancel before next month. Next month comes. Same thing. And this loop continues for an average of 240 days. 240 days. 8 months of paying for something you do not use, do not need, and probably forgot you even signed up for. And here is why it goes undetected for so long. 3 reasons. Reason 1. The amounts are small. A $9.99 charge does not trigger any alarm bells in your brain. It blends in with your coffee purchases and your gas station snacks. Reason 2. The billing names are designed to be stealthy. That fitness app you tried once, it does not bill as fitness app. It bills as FAP Pro Tier monthly. You see that on your bank statement and your brain just skips right past it. It looks like tech gibberish, which is exactly the point. Reason 3. Statement clutter. The average millennial has over 17 active subscriptions. 17. When you open your banking app, you are not reading every single line item line by line. Nobody does that. You are scanning for big anomalies. You are looking for that $500 charge that should not be there. You are not looking for the $9.99 one that has been there for 8 months. So these ghost subscriptions just sit there, feeding. Month after month after month. Okay, here is where it gets good. Remember that open loop from the beginning? The virtual card burner tactic? Here is the fix. A virtual card is a disposable credit card number that links to your real bank account. Services like privacy.com or your bank's built-in virtual card feature let you generate these numbers for free. But here is the key. You can set spending limits and expiration dates on each virtual card. Specifically, you set 2 things. First, a spend limit of 1 cent, and second, an auto-close date of exactly 12 days from creation. So when you want to sign up for a free trial, you do not use your real credit card. You generate a burner virtual card instead. You use that number to unlock the trial. And then on day 12, the card self-destructs. When the company tries to charge that card on day 14 or day 30 or whenever the trial period actually ends, the charge fails. Automatically. No cancellation phone call needed, no 12-step maze, no awkward conversation with a retention specialist. The subscription simply dies on its own. Now, why day 12 specifically? Why not day 14 or day 30? Most free trials are either 7 days or 14 days. Day 12 gives you enough time to actually try the product if it is a 14-day trial, but it closes before the company can process that first real charge. If you love the service and want to keep it, you simply generate a new virtual card with a real spending limit and update your payment method. You're in full control the entire time. But here is the part that most people miss. This tactic also works retroactively to stop bleeding you already have. If you are currently losing money to ghost subscriptions right now, go through your last 3 bank statements. Highlight every single recurring charge, then separate them into 2 piles. The ones you actually use and the ones you forgot about. For the forgotten ones linked to your real credit card, here is a pro move. Call your bank and report that card as lost. Yes, really. Reporting your card as lost instantly invalidates the old card number. Every single subscription tied to that old number will fail on the next billing cycle. The subscriptions you actually want will email you asking you to update your payment info. The ones you forgot about will just quietly die. It is a nuclear option, yes, but it works. And it takes maybe 15 minutes of your time. Let's put a number on this. If the average person is losing $1,840 per year to forgotten subscriptions, and you implement this system today, that is $1,840 redirected back into your life every single year. Over 10 years, assuming you invest that money instead at a 7% average return, that is over $25,000. $25,000. From subscription money you were literally throwing away. So here is the recap. 62% of free trials convert because of the friction gap, not because people want the product. Ghost subscriptions linger for 240 days because small charges with stealthy names hide in statement clutter. And the fix is virtual card burners with day 12 auto-termination plus the nuclear lost card option for existing bleed. $1,840. That is what is on the table. That is what the average person loses every year to ghost subscriptions they forgot existed. But you are not the average person. Not anymore. Not after this. If this was helpful, there is more on the channel. No fluff, just money tactics that actually work.